Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to practice coloring my sketches. So to start off right here, we just have a practice drawing that I did of myself and a picture. I don't really like how the sketch looks or how the finished product looks, but that's okay because it was just a practice. And I think I like to do practices because that warms me up and makes sure that the actual drawing that I want to do turns out well. I also want to apologize for the quality of the video. I was literally holding my phone in my left hand and drawing and doing everything in my right, so the camera is very shaky and you can't always see what I'm doing. I'm also very new to editing and stuff. If you check on my channel, then I think I only have like 3 actual videos, and those aren't even edited well. They were like a year ago, so I'm trying. And in this part of the video is me doing this shirt. In my reference that I had of the picture of me, I had like this gray shirt, pajama shirt on. It was kind of hard to do, but I think it turned out well. And right now I'm like staring at the face, and I don't really like it. I think I messed up on the nose and the mouth, and that's the problem, because I don't have a problem with like the eyes. Also, the body kind of looks a little weird, like my shoulder looks weird. I also was watching Just Me Art channel while drawing this, and I like watching her videos because they give me inspiration to draw and stuff, and they get me inspired. So I would recommend checking her out. I also think it's kind of funny how you can see more of the second sketch or drawing I was gonna do, and not even like the one I'm doing now. Oh, and I just finished the hair, so right now I'm using the same marker that I did like the normal hair color, and just going over it since these are alcohol markers, so it's going to be darker. And right here is when I started doing line art. I have this black pen that I'm doing the line art with. I was trying to look for my other pen that's a little bit thicker to try and do the like surrounding lines, but I couldn't find it, so I'm just using this one. Another reason I don't really like this drawing is the teeth. In my reference, that's kind of how they looked, but I think I didn't execute it properly. I also don't like the lips. The lips look really weird, and I didn't really draw them at all, so that probably is my fault too. Right here, I'm doing the eyes. I usually do the eyes after with pencil because I have trouble making sure they're straight. So I had to go back and look at my picture to make sure that they were looking at me. And then after that, I took my white Jelly Roll pens and tried to clean up the sketch where it needed it. And then using the same Jelly Roll pens, I added some hair highlights. I like doing these highlights because they're juicy and I like how they look. I also think it kind of completes the drawing. And now what I'm doing is I'm taking a thinner Jelly Roll pen and like dotting the outfit, because there was like lighter spots on my shirt. I don't like how it looks. It looks like there's dandruff all over my shirt, so I just continued it and then tried to cover it up with the marker. which I did off camera, but I don't think it changed anything. I think I should have kept it how it was. So now we're on to the other drawing, which is like my real drawing. And before I start talking about that, did you guys see the tomato I drew? Like I said, I was watching Just Me Art, and I know she likes to draw like tomatoes and stuff. So I tried to draw one because, I was watching her channel. And I don't really like how mine turned out. I think I messed up on some stuff, but I'll probably show it again later and I'll talk about it more when we're there. So right here, I'm coloring in the shoulders and stuff. It looks a little patchy, but I don't care that much because this is just for practice. The main goal of doing this is so when I draw my actual sketchbook, I'll color it, because I don't do that a lot because I'm scared because drawings look really good and I don't want to mess them up. Also, I think since I'm giving her a darker complexion, I couldn't see the sketch that much, and also my light was off and stuff, so I couldn't see, and that made the drawing look different at the end, which happens a lot to me, but this was kind of drastic. So right here, I'm doing the line art with the same black pen. My hand was starting to cramp up, so I decided to just do the hair and the outfit black. And when I do, I guess, something black, I like to do the line art first, so then I can kind of see better, I guess. I really don't know why I do it. It's really just a personal preference, I guess. As you can see, the drawing is pretty patchy and streaky, which I don't like, but I don't know how to change that. I try and color like as fast as I can, but it always turns out streaky. And that part where I was like pointing at the shoulders, that's when I realized that one shoulder was a lot longer than the other. So that was pretty annoying to find out when I was like almost done with the drawing. But it didn't really matter since I wasn't drawing like straps or anything. And since I forgot to mention it earlier, those little like gray dots on my, I guess, persona in the corner, that got there because when I was drawing on this page and I added that marker off camera to those white dots, I forgot to put my cardboard slot back under there, and it leaked into the other page, and I just drew on top of it without thinking about it. Now we are finally doing the hair, so I'm using this black marker and I'm just like coloring on top of the sketch lines that I did before, or not the sketch lines, the line art. And y'all, or you guys, or whoever's watching this, when I use this black marker, it smelled like all chemicals. Luckily, I wasn't using it for that long because I only had to color like 4 sections. But I thought that was weird because I've never had that problem before when using this marker. So I don't know what that was. And while I'm coloring in this shirt, I guess I'll tell you what markers I used. So these are off-brand markers, but for just coloring, I guess, I used Artbeak, the 80-piece set. And for skin tones, I used the Selly Moon, the 36-piece set. And I've had these markers for like 2 years now, and they're still not dry, but I also don't use markers a lot, I guess, because, I'm afraid to color my sketches, which is what the series is for. And right here, I'm doing the hair highlights. I think I should have done a gray like under them, kind of like how I did for my practice sketch, but I think it turned out well. I also want to apologize for my voice sounding like this. I don't know what's happening, but it sounds all creaky and stuff, even though I've been drinking water throughout the whole voiceover. And boom, I just did the eyes, and the sketch or practice drawing is pretty much over. And since I didn't show a lot of the tomato, I'll just show you guys now.